That is me and my friend, stuck in a crater left behind by a giant meteor sent by this YouTuber. The only thing was, we weren't supposed to survive this. Yeah, this meteor was supposed to kill all 100 players on this Minecraft server. But with a ton of luck and a bit of skill, my friend and I were able to defy all odds and survive this insane 30-day Minecraft event. Is the event over?
Maybe, maybe not, honestly.
Wait. What the fuck? What? I'm still alive. Bro, how did we survive? It's a crazy story. So it all started a couple of months ago when one of my YouTube friends mentioned that he was holding an insane Minecraft event. He explained me some of the finer details, and I was like, I have to be in this. And I was in. The start of the event was approaching fast, and at the very last minute, I decided to call up one of my really good friends to help increase my chances of survival. And then, the day arrived. I nervously logged onto the event that day because I knew if I died, the event was over. You see, in this event, there were no rules. You could kill, you could steal, you could grief, you could do anything. And if you ended up dying in the process, you were banned. I started the first day by doing some basic survival things, getting wood, stone, and hiding in the side of a mountain like a little wimp. But then nothing could have prepared me for the madness that would ensue later that day. See, my friend logged on a little bit later than me, and we soon came to realize that we didn't have the same spawning location. I didn't really think of it as a big deal at first because we'll just send each other the coordinates and we'll have a meetup where I am. There was only one problem.
Random kid is chasing me down.
Oh my god, alright,
This guy is a whole...
Whoa! Pause on it!
Yep, as soon as my friend spawned in, he was being attacked. This is not going to plan because I need him.
Dude, this guy is a fucking bitch.
No, oh my god, okay, try to run towards me, I'll run towards you.
Make Yambra, really?
So yeah, he died because he ended up spawning next to the biggest troll in the entire Minecraft community. Now, in order to get him unbanned and back in the event, we had to provide video evidence that his death was unjustified. Luckily, my friend had recorded the entire thing. Yeah, there he is. There's his gorgeous man. So he walks around.
And like, yeah,
Then he just sees you.
And look, bro is like sprinting. I'm going away at full speed.
So we had the evidence, but whether it would be considered unjustified was up for debate. Luckily, Sip overtook pity on us, and he unbanned him. After that fiasco, the entire server started to notice that the meteor in the sky was looking a little too big. Damn, that thing is massive! Yeah, one of the mods coded into the server wasn't working properly, so the meteor that was supposed to hit us in 30 days looked like it was gonna hit us in about 30 seconds.
Okay. I was looking right here, and the asteroid fills up the entire... It just got bigger. Right now. Oh, we're
But after the meteor issues were fixed, it was pretty normal. We spent the rest of that day gathering food, resources, and anything to survive. But then right as I was about to log off, a random guy somehow found me.
Oh, wait, hey, who are you?
Oh, what the f— Yeah, he caught me a little off guard. At first I thought he was gonna jump down and absolutely murder me, but he ended up having no armor on and wasn't even holding a weapon.
Hey, what's good?
Yo, what's up? The whole conversation with this guy was just weird. He didn't really want anything in particular, but he did propose that me and my friend join his group.
Yeah, so like, we have a small team of like some of the staff members, you know?
Staff
And,
members?
like, yeah, I'm one of the mods. So
Oh, you're a mod, okay. As you can see, after he mentioned that he was a moderator on the server, I was very intrigued. Because you know how it is. If you have a good relationship with authority, you're not gonna get screwed. So I ended up teaming with this guy. Only because we were gonna use him for his loot and resources, and then backstab him later. After the chaos of day number 1, my friend and I didn't log on for another 2 days. This would actually prove to be a very stupid decision because when we logged back in on day number 4, the entire server was absolutely looted. I'm talking full enchanted diamond armor, max level tools, insane mega farms, and ridiculous bases. Meanwhile, my friend and I have a dirt hole for a base, some iron armor, and 12 cooked fish. We were at a big disadvantage to say the least, and literally anybody on the server at that moment could have killed us. Knowing this, my friend and I got to work on constructing a base, and I decided to go mining. Oh, let's go. Oh my god. No way. But after finding about 11 diamonds in the span of 5 minutes, I could not find diamonds to save my life, which left me in a pretty bad situation. Oh my goodness, I'm on 1.5 hearts walking around. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I gotta get out of here. I'm just building out. Oh! Oh my god. I have no food. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot even sprint and I'm going for gold. And I got blown up by I genuinely don't know why I did that. But now you might be wondering, you just died in the most stupid way possible. How do you make it to the very end if you die right now? Well, since the first day of the event went so poorly and so many people ended up dying, Zipover allowed players to respawn infinitely. And that was great, because that meant I could respawn. But that also left me stranded in the middle of a field thousands of blocks away from where I died, with only 5 minutes to retrieve my loot, before it despawned and was gone forever. I got 5 minutes to find my stuff. Oh my god, this is gonna be close. Right, I'm gonna stop to get tools. It's got... No! As you can tell, I'm an excellent PvPer, and I would never die in such a... Listen, I suck at Minecraft. So all that stuff was now gone. And the reality of me losing half of our progress prompted my friend and I to not log on for an entire week. Oh man, it's day 10 of this event and I have Dude, I swear, people have made like insane farms, mega bases, and I'm a homeless man walking around in a field. But I still feel like I have a chance. At this point, I was kind of desperate. So I decided to call up that one guy that we met a few days ago and asked if we could base with him. And he surprisingly agreed. So I spent the rest of that day collecting whatever resources I could find. I went back to the old base, took everything we needed, and then my friend and I made our way towards the Gus base. Yeah, I was a bit confused on why this guy named his base this. But upon further inspection of the Discord servers, in the 6 days that I was gone, a bunch of random groups across the server had started to form. And apparently, I had just joined the Gus cult. Yeah, so that guy Pixel Plus I was talking to is the leader of a freaking cult on this server. So my friend and I didn't really know what to expect when we arrived at the Gus base. We were kind of just confused. Oh, yo, is that it? What the heck?
Oh, they got gold and riches.
Is this the Gus throne? Do not steal a block. Oh, I saw this on the Discord server. However, after looking around, we figured out that this cult worshipped a chicken named Gus, and that the chicken was gonna deter the meteor. Listen, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but then I realized that this event had become unbelievably scripted. See, since the first couple of days of the event had gone so poorly, Zipover stepped in and was like, I'm not gonna be able to make a video off you guys just killing each other. So he and some of the admins ended up creating an intricate storyline, which was the storyline used in the videos he uploaded to his channel. So yeah, nobody actually believed that a chicken could deter a Minecraft meteor. It was just for content. Now, my friend and I weren't very interested in participating in the scripted storyline. We kind of thought it was a little bit boring. But we found out real quick that there was immense benefit in being associated with the Gus cult and scripted parts of the event. Because after my friend logged off for the night, I looked around the Gus base a little bit more and found out that they were absolutely stacked. This chest is looted. 3 stacks of diamonds, 7 stacks of gold. Oh my god. Oh, I want to steal that loot so bad. Yeah, seeing that much loot in a chest in the middle of the open, it was tempting. And I debated not stealing the loot, but ultimately, I couldn't resist. This entire island has been claimed by illusions. No stealing, no griefing. Is he online? He's not online. Say less, that loot is mine! Yeah, I went a bit crazy. But like, what was gonna happen? Was I gonna get banned for stealing on an anarchy server? That wouldn't happen. Right?
Why this music,
Man, get the out of here. Wow, Chuck Nasty, I thought stealing was allowed on this server. I thought you could do anything. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Well, I thought that until I checked the rules section of the Discord server. Oh my god. He said on August 28th and I never checked. Yep. Stealing, PvP, and griefing were banned unless specially approved by Zipover. Well, isn't that just fantastic? So I couldn't log on to the event for 5 days, and initially I was pretty mad about that, but But then I realized it's actually not so bad. See, I wasn't planning on logging on to the event for the next 5 days anyways, mainly because I was busy with other things. But the other thing I realized was that I still had all of the stolen loot in my inventory when I had logged off the day prior. So technically, that loot should still be in my inventory when I log in after my 5-day ban. And if that turned out to be true, the ban would have been for nothing. Alright, he said I'm unbanned now, so... Yes! Oh my god, it's still here. Without working for any of it, my friend and I had gone from being the most broke people on the server to pretty well off. But we couldn't really celebrate for that long because a natural disaster was set to hit the server in 1 day. Yeah, this was why it was bad to be banned for 5 days. We didn't have a clue it was happening. So we scrambled the rest of that day to fortify our base and make sure we could survive the first of 3 natural disasters. Now I'm gonna be honest, I did not have high hopes of surviving this natural disaster, mainly because we were just in an obsidian box underground. It also did not help that both me and my friend were not able to log on during the time the natural disaster was taking place. So I logged off that night and hoped that tomorrow we'd still be alive. So apparently when I was gone, half of the map was eliminated, and I think I'm like here. Oh man, I'm really curious to see what happens when I log on. Up until this point, I didn't fully comprehend that we were on a recreation of the Earth. So, I didn't know what country I was located in. For all I knew, I could be located on the side that was eliminated. But there was only one way to find out. I think I'm on the safe side, but I'm not sure. Everything seems normal. Let's break out of this thing and see what's on the other side. So much intense stuff probably went down. Oh my gosh! What? Oh my gosh! Guys, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside. Oh, it's right there! Oh gosh! Oh my god! Actually go! Actually go! Well, I guess I'm on the safe side. So my friend and I were safe, but we still didn't know what exactly happened. And me being curious, I decided to do a little bit of investigating. I'm gonna go check on the Gus base, see what's happening. I wanna see the destruction. Just go to the west. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! How close was this? As I gazed at the huge lava wave that stopped just before the Gus base, I realized how lucky my friend and I had gotten. If that wave had traveled just 100 more blocks, we would have been dead. After this lava wave had swept through, about half of the server's players ended up dying. Even with respawns enabled, if you had died to this lava wave, you were going to be banned. And that was because this was such a big part of the scripted storyline. So basically this event had become, don't die at the wrong times. And the wrong times were the times when they were going to make content about it. And the best way to avoid dying in content-based situations was not to log on. Yep, we didn't log on for 6 days after this. Listen, we were really lazy. Unsurprisingly, when I logged back on 6 days later, I was very confused. The first thing I noticed was that 3 groups had risen to power while I was gone. The Legion, the Grinders, and the Gus group. I was technically part of the Gus group, but all I did for them was join their Discord server and steal from their neighbor. So I was not a very popular member among them. So not really knowing what to do, and not having my friend there to keep me entertained, I found myself at Illusion's castle once again. Illusions was the guy that I stole all of that loot from, and he had a special message for me. Stealing is bannable. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, but little did he know, I was unbanned, and he had a pretty nice gift just lying out in the open. Oh my god, I need to steal this. The amount of diamonds, iron, gold, and the protection 4 set of armor. I needed to have it. But the only problem was, I couldn't just outright take all that stuff out. I would get reported and probably banned again. So I devised a plan to try and steal that loot without getting banned. My first option was get on an alt account, then I would steal all that loot on my alt account, bring it back to our base, and then the alt would get banned and not me. But that ended up failing because the alt account wasn't whitelisted on the server. No. The second option was I just take a little bit of the loot, and replace the armor set I take with just a normal base set of diamond armor. This would reduce the chances of people noticing, and if Illusions hadn't even opened that gift yet, how would he know that there was a better set of armor before that? He wouldn't. So I stole the Protection 4 armor out of the chest, and then popped a base set of diamond armor right back in there. Now I'm not gonna lie, I still thought I was gonna get banned, but it was the best I could come up with. After I stole that armor, I went to go and trade with a guy who wanted gold for enchanted books. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, alright, so hand me the gold. I'll hand you the books.
And oh my gosh, it was only 5 stacks of gold for all of these books. It was a steal, and the best part was all that gold was stolen. I didn't have to work for a single idiot. The next day, my friend logged on, and I filled him in on everything that took place the day prior. I was also fully expecting to be banned again, given the amount of stealing I did the day prior. But I was pleasantly surprised to see that nothing had happened.
Yay, 25.
Yes! I'm not banned! We were also made aware that the second natural disaster was taking place tomorrow. Tomorrow there's like a big event happening, and there's no way either of us could make it because we're both at school. So I say we skybase in an obsidian box to see if we survive. So that's what we did. I spent most of that day grinding for XP and stealing stuff from random bunkers. I also informally joined the Grinders group, and the only reason I did that was so I could skybase near their base of operations. See, since they were a big part of the scripted storyline, I had a feeling that the natural disaster wouldn't kill them. And when I arrived at their base, I knew I'd made the right decision. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Damn! They literally made a ship. After looking around their base and admiring the redstone builds, I constructed our mini skybase right above them. We'll see how this goes. There's no way we survive this. And then, I logged off. Alright, I have no idea what I'm walking into. Okay. As I looked around, everything seemed fine. Nothing had been misplaced, all the loot was still there, but something was a little off. There were a few people in the chat saying, "When does the event start?" What do you mean, when does the event start? I joined this an hour late. You're telling me they haven't even done it yet? Well, when I broke out of my skybase, I found out that no natural disaster had come yet. Apparently there were so many technical issues, and when the natural disaster event would start, something would go horribly wrong. Oh, did someone mess it up? Because the friend's pulling away from the rest. And then the server would have to restart. Another restart? So this went on for a while, and eventually I just went AFK because I was fine just chilling in my obsidian box watching all the chaos unfold. But then I called my friend on, and we received some jarring news.
The water. Alright.
What? What? Oh my god. We had just been informed that all players were getting teleported into a new zone. I had no idea where this new zone was, and I definitely wasn't expecting this to happen. The reason we were teleported to this new zone was because the natural disaster that had just occurred was a giant tsunami, and that giant tsunami had eliminated the other half of the map. So now, the Gus civilization was the only livable place on this map. Are you? So yeah, teleporting 50 Minecraft players and then giving them the ability to talk whenever they want isn't a good idea. And when Sipover informed everyone that this was the new zone, people reacted as calmly as you might expect.
Listen, okay? This is your new home. Do what you gotta do, okay?
Go yourself.
What's going on?
Okay, listen.
This is our land.
During all of this chaos, my friend and I decided we were gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So my friend made his mic sound like absolute trash, which pissed everybody off.
Hello?
Bro, turn on your mic, Jesus Christ.
And then after we were done with that, we did a little bit of griefing.
On top of, like, on this block, right? Yeah.
Get out.
No, it didn't work. It didn't work, bro. It didn't work. You f***ed it up.
No! At least we attempted to.
Oh, I'm dying.
I'm out.
Oh, wait, that up. Oh my god.
He's lava casting it.
Bro, they didn't even do the lava cast correctly.
Yeah, I know. Imagine messing that up. Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Someone actually did it! They just placed water!
Yes!
Yo, who
Dude.
placed the water? Did you place the water just now?
We should probably get Sip over to fix this instead of try to fix it ourselves.
And after hearing that, my friend and I decided it was a good idea to distance ourselves from the crime scene. So we made a run for it, exiting the 200 by 200 zone that Sipover had teleported us into. We were just hoping at this point that our names wouldn't be attached to the griefing, because it didn't take long for people to start noticing it.
My God.
That's the owner of the freaking skyscraper we just drenched in lava. In addition to not wanting to get caught for the griefing, my friend and I also had other reasons to leave the zone. See, I now knew for a fact that the meteor would hit directly in the new zone. So, if we were out of that zone, we would survive the meteor. So we ran about 1,000 blocks out, and then set up a new base. But little did we know, we would regret this. When I logged on the next day, I saw this message. A message informing everyone to get into the 200 by 200 zone, or you were dead. So I frantically logged on to get all the stuff and then start running back to the new zone. But there was only one problem. Oh my god. We couldn't break blocks. My friend and I thought we had outsmarted the system by moving out of the zone, but we had essentially created our own death trap. By this point, I was panicking. No! Oh my god, this is not the way I die. The last day of the event was tomorrow, and you're telling me I was about to die to the border? I can't even play stop and kill myself. I could literally do nothing. And so, with my last option being to beg the admins, I did just that. And it somehow worked. He teleported me.
Love you. Thank you.
I don't know if it was our expert convincing skills or the fact that they just needed players for content, but we were now safe. And the first thing we did when we got back in the zone was go back to our roots. Yep, we were back to stealing and leeching off others, but could you blame us? We had accidentally found Sipover's base, the owner of the server.
Oh, what's up?
Things started out pretty chill despite our arrival being unannounced, but then random people started showing up and all hell broke loose.
Oh my god, why is this thing?
Yo, more people keep appearing.
Why are there so many people? Boom, boom, bro, boom.
Get to the escape tunnel!
Where's that?
And then everyone just left. It was just me and my friends sitting in their base. And, I might have taken some of the notch apples in the back. Listen, I couldn't resist. Plus, these guys were using creative. I knew they would spawn some more in. And while I was getting the notch apples, my friend found some loot on the ground.
Can I have this loot, y'all?
Go ahead. They just let him have it for some reason. By now, we were pretty much unstoppable. Except for my stupidity that kept holding us back. What? Uh-oh. Nah! Yeah, I ended up falling off a building and having to fight off this absolutely annoying hemorrhoid for my loot. This guy killed me when I had nothing and said I was being a threat. This guy, oh my, I had nothing. Yeah, these Minecraft players were the worst. But after that minor hiccup, we were on to the final day. The final day began with me immediately returning to Sipover's base. And this was because I had a feeling that there would be more enchanted golden apples waiting for me. Oh, look, they restocked their enchanted golden apples. Yeah, I told you guys they were using creative. After I was done stealing for the day, I went and grabbed some obsidian, and then I piled up to the build limit to construct our final sky base.
What is that?
Listen, it wasn't pretty by any means, but it served its purpose. Now all that was left to do was wait about 2 hours, and then the world was gonna end. Alright, let's go. We logged onto the server under the impression that the meteor was coming any minute, so we quickly made some adjustments to the base, and then we hid inside. Alright, but nothing happened. Why is the meteor not coming in? I'm so confused. This was the beginning of a 2-hour wait because everything on the scripted side of the event was going terribly. See, Sipover needed people to follow his script for the video, but some of the players online at the time weren't doing anything but that. Yo, look at this! Look at it!
Oh, it's a flooding machine.
What?
Oh, they're gonna get so pissed, bro. Imagine
Who?
being Sipover.
This YouTuber and another player got the bright idea to flood the entire server, so the server had to restart multiple times. But I hope you got your content, man. After about another hour of waiting, my friend and I were fully convinced that no meteor was coming at all. The meteor doesn't actually come because Gus... Until that happened. But instead of dying like everyone else, we could just click the respawn button and we were walking around the server like normal again. Wait.
What the fuck?
What? I'm still alive. My friend and I initially thought we were lagging, but after about 30 seconds, the game was operating smoothly and normally again. At that moment, we were stunned. Bro, how did we survive? And that's how we got here, to the bottom of this crater. We had survived the end of the world in the most scuffed way possible. But our glory was very short-lived, as when we went back to our base, an admin ended up killing both of us because Sipover and his friends were supposed to be the only players that survived this. And two idiots like me and my friend surviving the meteor didn't really fit the script. As scuffed and messed up as this event was at times, it was still a blast. So credit to Sipover for putting on this event. And also, I'm sorry for stealing your notch apples, Sipover. I swear I'm not a bad person. I just needed them really bad.
Lol.